Alright, so I did this in another video and did this in another video, but let's just make sure I make it a 1 to 2 minute video so everyone can hear what I have to say before they click off, because no one's that loyal anymore. When it comes to Hasbro, it doesn't matter if they choose to go with Super Sentai or do their own thing. The funniest part has to be the fact of no matter what, you have to do 100% of the work. Did you really have to use all the footage from Japan? All the footage from Toei, from Super Sentai? Hell no. You could have made your own shit. And it's like, if you're doing it from scratch, making your own Rangers and everything, that means that technically you're doing your own shit. The only thing you're doing different is that you make the Megazords, you make the Rangers. That's it. That's the only difference. Because if they basically just decided to scoop out all Super Sentai and then just doing your own thing, it's like, yeah, you got the Ranger suits. Oh, look at that. The Ranger suits are ready to go. You have the Megazords that you have to use. Yeah, there you go. You can choose maybe to cut some of them, but there you go. Now all you gotta do is just think of a story. Oh yeah, they have all the monster designs. Oh, don't forget, they have to make the monster designs. They have to create their monster designs, have to create their own freaking boss monster and how things work. Are they aliens? What? It's like, you see how much that they have to fucking do now? And I'm like, okay, y'all guys are fucking yourselves over now. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of hours of work. Well, good for you to get freaking Entertainment One up in this. Good for you, because you need to have somebody. You need to have somebody in this now. You really need to have it. And hopefully they got rid of Cat Lady Algent, because if you didn't, you think they can actually make Ranger suits? You think they can make Megazord complications? Do you think they can make actual designs of the monsters and stuff like that? It's like, you think they actually would have that? I guess technically they'll need a design team, and the design team would take care of it. But even so, it's like, you see that it's going to be a lot of crap that they have to create now. Versus, dude, you didn't have to use toy stuff. You didn't have to use Super Sentai stuff. The only difference now is that now they have to film everything, even the acrobatics, even the acro freaking acrobatics, and they have to film the Zord fight, which that's like the one that's like, ooh, because the Zord fight, depending on doing 3D, if they do 3D, okay. I mean, basically many of them have done, well, Super Sentai has gotten to that point, but there's some times where they actually have to have physical Megazord and monster fights, just because the feel of it is, it's a little bit better than, because 3D doesn't really work that well. It works better than it did with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, but sadly, it's still a little bit ways away from it actually truly taking things over. Excuse me. Not unless you're doing Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Super Samurai Cyber Squad. Yeah, that crap. Yeah, and then of course they made now anime. They just basically put it into anime now. They don't even have, like, you know, and I forgot. I don't think that was Saban's. Yeah, that wasn't Saban's that made that. It's like, I don't think so. It's like, yeah, Saban's didn't get dibbles on that one. Funny enough. We have no idea where that one is either. It's like, yeah, I have no idea. But the bottom line is this, is that no matter what they choose, which they're choosing to go all new, it doesn't matter. The only difference is that a little bit more work has been done. And if you want to refuse to do that, let the work being done, you're like, we want to do it our own selves. And it's like, yeah, but now you're going to have to spend even more time doing stuff. More time. You know? More time. I kind of don't see how this is even good, personally. It's like, oh, well, they have full rights on the Power Rangers, new design, and the Megazord. And it's like, cool. But don't forget, they don't have unions, so that means that the actors have to work even more than they did before. Yeah, even more. And yeah, you have the stunt actors, but still, it's like they got to do even more stuff though. Or basically, the stunt actors have to do even more stuff, and it's like, damn, man, damn. So it's like, yeah, in the end, you technically added more work to something that was less work, if you understand what I'm saying. Because the acrobatics, the fight scenes were all done. Sometimes you have to redo some, true, but they were mostly all done. The Megazord fight, all done. Calling of the Zords, yeah, don't forget. Now they have to do the Calling of the Zords part 2. All done. All of them has been done, and they say no. They want to do it all by themselves, and it's like, then couldn't you lighten the load by just taking the Super Sentai suits and the Megazords then and the monsters? So at least it'll take less time than you actually having to do all of that. Because there's now more time has to be added in because, well, you want to do it all by yourself. And that's going to be even more stuff that has to be done. And it's like, geez, well, I can tell you one thing. If you're really going to do all things all by yourself, you better actually at least be, you know, equivalent to Super Sentai, 40 to 50 episodes. If you're going to be like a Bastion, just say 30 or something like that, or 20, then you can go fuck yourself. Because, like, yeah, you did all that crap for just 20 episodes. Are you fucking nuts? It's like, yeah, you can't freaking do that. But anyways, all I'm just saying is that Hasbro really kind of screwed themselves over. If they want to do it 100% by themselves, I mean, you could still do Super Sentai. It's just that you didn't really have to use all their footage. You can kick the footage to the curb and then do it your damn self. All you gotta do is get the monster suits. Oh, they ship the monster suits. Then you need to get them to ship the freaking Megazord suit. Chances are you didn't actually ask for that, but you now need it. You have to now ship all of the freaking Zords too that they use to get the Zords. So yeah, it gets very messed up being like, dude, you're adding more work for yourself. No matter what you choose, you're technically adding more work. The only difference is that if you kept on doing Super Sentai, at least the designs are ready. At least everything is ready and you have something to reference or get inspired from. Versus now you gotta have to work all by yourself. Good luck with that.